26 years of CNBC-TV18.
Welcome back. Markets trading in the green, but we've got the net equity inflow numbers that are coming there. It's coming closer to around 30,000 crores. That compares with a number of around 25,000 crores on a month-to-month basis. And that explains why, in fact, it's quite a good-looking number, actually, because on a month-to-month basis, it's, seen a bit of a pop-up. Remember the preceding months as well, it was in that vicinity of 40,000 crores approximately. The total AUM as well has gone up to around 80.8 lakh crore, which is good on a month-on-month basis. If I saw that number correct, I think the gold flows actually are relatively lower, which had ballooned up in the previous month itself. Large cap, fund flows, that's higher on a month-to-month basis. The new fund over, obviously the NFO depends on how many issues have been launched as well, so that's a little bit lower. But to help us out with the first reaction, I think we have Suranjana, who joins us, of Mirae Asset Investment Managers on the show. Hi, Suranjana. Thanks a lot for joining in. What do you make of this initial reading? The equity flows have come in closer to around 30,000 crores. In October, it was close to around 25,000 crores. Encouraging?
Yeah, hi. So I think the numbers look decent. I think last month, from a July high, there was a tapering down which happened month on month. This is probably the month where there's been a slight uptick in terms of the numbers. I wouldn't say it's a large move, but what is good to see is probably, last month, if you saw the large cap flows had come down significantly to about 900 crores. This month, it has gone back to around 1,600 crores. I think what has happened is flexi cap, which is a more diversified strategy from the client point of view, that continues to attract about 8,000 crores, a similar number from last month. The mid and small has continued to get last month, I think around 3,000 crores was the inflow in both these categories. This month has gone up to about 4,000 crores in both categories. So I think net, if we see, I think it's also the sectoral fund category, which at one point in time had, gone up quite a bit because of a lot of new fund offerings that had come in. That is also, cooled off to a certain extent. We did see quite a few NFOs in this month in that category, but the flows weren't very large. So I think it's been more flattish, nothing so concerning at this point in time.
Nothing so concerning, Suranjana. Thank you for setting that up for us itself. The NFOs were higher, but sectoral funds, as you said, as the moment in the market right now, we aren't seeing much flows there. But I'm looking at some of the data. Multi-asset funds and hybrids, they have been doing well. Do you think that outperformance continues into 2026 as well? And what is your thought on mid and small caps? Is there a trend reversal that we can expect out there in terms of flows?
I think, what has happened is multi-asset category, if you see, amongst all equity and hybrid categories, probably multi-asset is a category where you've seen that the one-year returns have been quite decent, also because of the certain amount of commodity exposure that these products have. Now, there is a, recency bias that we see in terms of investor allocations, and I believe the hybrids doing slightly better than the equity categories has ensured that, there is also incremental inflows that is happening. The other thing what has happened is multi-asset is probably a lot of new to mutual fund industry clients are starting their journey with a solution product like a multi-asset, so which is what is month on month ensuring that this is a category which has been building up. I would think that even, categories like arbitrage, which actually create the large swing in the hybrid category, this month it has been flattish. Last month it was a slightly higher number. I think good to see that even, there was a lot of chasing in terms of the gold ETF, etc. Also, that is also...
All right. Take that point, Suranjana. Thank you so much for setting it up for us. We have the initial trends, obviously deeper discussions at a later time today, and the important number will be the SIP number as well, something that we will be tracking. With that,